Hello everybody, my name is Bright Rose and welcome in to here on Enshrouded, where I have been left to my own devices because Rexy isn't online at the moment, which means all the building materials that he has amassed are mine to play with. So, we're going to get up to some little bits of messing around. See, water is a thing now on Enshrouded, and me and Rexy made this world so we can mess around with it. And currently, Rexy has this nice big pool here that he's been sort of just playing with, and so it's very pretty and things like that. But I have some stupid ideas, and I need to test them because, well, we might end up flooding the world. So that's what we're going to do. Right, we are going to go here onto this not very used piece of land, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here building tool and I am going to cheese a nice big hole in the world, and that means I can dig out a whole load of material very quickly without having to use my pick, because it's going to delete it like this, and we're going to create basically a big vertical shaft going all the way down. And then we're going to fill it full of water. So, we'll step back in once I've got this nice big hole all the way down to, well, down there somewhere, I think. So, the hole is dug, and because I know it's expected of me, I am filling the area in around and just making it a little bit pretty. And because I'm a good friend, I made sure to use the cheapest, nastiest block that we had available, so I wasn't hogging all the resources. And then I ran out of them again, so I just used what I found. And I also was able to get 2 of the water spouts because, well, I didn't think one would be enough, frankly. So we'll put one there, and then we'll put another one somewhere here. Now, these, as long as they're leak-proof, should fill up to that level, I think. So hopefully this entire thing will fill up. And this leads over here. I put this little grapple in place because I was sick of rolling up this hill. So let's just dive down. Ignore this little flooded area. That's a work of a previous project. It comes out just here. And we have these lock gates in place, which we should be able to open. Yes, we can, just from there. So let's have a quick look and see if there's any water haven't gotten in. Oh, yes. That's what we're after. So, what I want to Oh, well, that's got to flow away somewhere. Never mind. What I want to experiment with is if there is any sort of water physics within the game. That was a problem. Might have to fix that. The basic principle of what I'm going for is, water power and generation and things like that. A lot of it in the real world works on the idea of having a large head of water, I'm falling down again, that has a lot of potential energy, because that heavy weight of water flows down on top of turbines or things like that, water wheels, much like this one, and allows it to spin. This one that Rexy has built here works on the water flowing from just under here, underneath here, and off and away. What I want to do is see if we can take this giant head of water that's filled up here and apply it to all the pushing down from that sheer weight of water onto something like a water wheel. Now, I entirely expect that this probably isn't going to be a thing, and the water physics in the game are not as advanced as I was hoping. But this is a massive amount of water, and hopefully it is going to have some effect. Now, we saw what it looked like before when we opened the valve down there and let the water out. So let's see if there is any difference when we let it out now. So hopefully I can just sort of land. That was awkward. And we will hopefully get a bigger force of water coming out. Again, I'm entirely expecting this not to be a thing and be disappointed, but let's see what happens if I can get the right angle to get it to open. There we go. Oh. Well, that definitely came out in a much bigger flow. There's potential here. More experimentation is needed. Now, I'm not saying that that surge of water went quite a long way into whatever that hole is down there, but it did flow quite a distance from just up behind my head at what appeared to be quite a force. I really would like to try and apply this one of these days to see if we can just flood a village, because we can set down a flame altar wherever we want, build a load of stuff with a load of materials we bring with us, and construct a giant sort of water tower. Sort of like this, with a big lock gate at the bottom, and funnel it all off towards a village. Ooh, look at that rain. Yeah, and funnel it all off towards a village, and see if we can just flood out the village. That would be very entertaining. Definitely going to try that later. The next test is ready. The water has built up, and I've built a sort of little funnel thing. I am getting no better at flying down here. Maybe I should just drop. Anyway, we have got a little narrowing of this, and a little sort of spout. It's beginning to look rather phallic, really, but, you know, this is what we're going for. And there's a lot in this game that's rather phallic. But let's see what happens. Where's the sweet spot? Where? There we go. Oh. Well. That exploded. But is it actually flowing out of there? I think we're going to just have to shut that one down. It seems to have got rather excited. Well, we'll try that one again. Maybe we'll try with a bit of a reduced flow, eh? Yeah, I'm getting caught. Oh, no, it's still too much. Oh, wow. What if we put a roof on it? So we sort of direct all of that through there. This is... Oh, yeah, this is about to get exceptionally phallic. Let's do it anyway. Alright, we're just going to do it crudely. Because... Well, what else are we going to do at this point, quite frankly? There we go. Slap that on there. It's phrasing, Rose. Well done. Okay. Can I access the controls? Oh, I can. Might have to crouch. We're just going to have to do it from the side. Ah, yes. It's a side thing. That's what we'll have to do. I'm mature. I am a mature adult. I pay taxes. Just giving it a bit of manscaping here, just tidying up around the old edges. There we go. That's. I wonder if we can give it a bit more of a sort of a cylindrical look. I'm leaning into the theme, so you know. Is that going to create a spillage? No, it's fine. We'll just nip those bits off. Rexy's gonna love this. He's absolutely gonna love this. Don't you worry. I know what Rexy likes, and this is it. This is absolutely it, especially when I use the 1x1 block editing to really bring out the definition and shape of the build. He loves that. Yes! Yeah, he loves that. Maybe I should have done it out of marble. Oh, that would have been good. Nah, not enough time for that. I'd have to go mining. This is enough. With that, I have installed a drain at the bottom of this sort of tank, and if I can get out, there we go. You can see the water wheel is now in place beneath the head of the water spout. So, this is the final test. Let's open it. It's a little underwhelming. Is it because it's falling right in the middle? Is it because it's blocked? Was it destined just never to work? Let's give it a bit of a shift and see what we can do about that. Did see your pool. It's very impressive. I had to swim around it.
It needs to be deeper, right?
Yeah, also the water seems to be above the bit in the middle.
Oh, bit in the middle.
The little jetty thing.
Here?
Yeah, it looks like the water is sort of above it.
Weird!
Isn't it?
That's so weird!
Yeah.
It wasn't full. So, what have you done?
I'll show you. Come and look. Come and look. Over here. So I had an idea. I wanted to try it out. So I did a little bit of experimenting. Come down here.
Oh, that was my ankles. Minecraft landing.
Yep, that was the one.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's a big old pool. Because, you know, the idea of how dams for hydroelectric power and stuff works. They have a big head of water behind them falling from a big height, so potential energy, etc., etc., etc. You might drown before you get out. Yep. I'd swim back the other way and quickly. Because you can't get out of that direction. You're going to drown down there.
I'm drowning.
Well,
I'm drowning.
I managed to not die, so you've done well.
So 30 seconds in, I died.
Yep, that's... Yeah, you did. Your stuff's there.
Okay, so
where have you gone?
I may have... Oh,
well, that's
I jumped off the cliff.
That's the right direction.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I see you opened it.
Yeah, that's where I made it to.
So, the idea was to see if you could take a huge head of water and compress it down to a small, well, spurt. And,
Am I stuck here forever now?
no, you can jump up onto the bits of rock on the side and kind of leap out. There we go. I haven't quite got the wheel angled properly. I'd like it to be hitting the very edge. But...
It seems to go through the rock here, too.
Yes, I was slowly cutting it backwards. Do you like
That's really cool.
Do you like the spout?
Yeah. Other than you're using the basic blocks, you should really use some cool ones.
Well, yeah, I thought about that, but I was just messing around, so I just used the very basic ones to begin with. But this was my experiment, and
that's so neat.
It seems to work.
Yeah.
And it's powered by two... oh, I've fallen off. It's powered by 2 of the fountains at the top.
Yeah, you know we can have like 20.
Yeah. I know. There was just 2 in the chest, and I didn't. Well, I couldn't be asked making any more. So this seems to be keeping it contained. So it's always got this big lake behind it, but don't really know if that's necessary.
So that is the question, right?
Hmm.
Like, this pool, that's why actually there were 2 sprouts originally.
Yeah.
Spouts, not sprouts. Is I was experimenting with filling up the water.
From what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any sort of physics in the sense that the higher it falls from, the faster it turns.
No,
I was trying to compare it to your one over here. And I think they're turning at the same speed, which
is weird.
Is weird and slightly unfortunate, but because it's only turning a grindstone and there isn't any, like, need for huge amounts of torque, because, you know, we're not powering an entire giant factory or something from it. I guess as long as it's just turning, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, no.
No, well, you're gonna drown again now. It was nice knowing you.
I can't get out of this one.
Can you teleport? Yeah. Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
I'm not saying that's you know, the first time I've done that, because it's not even the second time.
Yeah. Just a question of where it all goes to now.
It's fine. Oh, this one. Oh, I think this might go into your hole.
Oh, well.
Phrasing.
Yeah. That's fine.